I really wanted to make a quick verbal review of Absolum. We're not gonna be able to get the full playthrough up on the channel, I think, but I definitely want to talk about it. We got to play this a little bit. I've beaten the game. We haven't done absolutely everything, but we've beaten the true final boss of the game. The devs of this game were kind enough to like sponsor an initial stream way back in the day, like 6 months ago. They just wanted to show it off for like the first time, right? To me, the concept was always really cool when they were pitching it, where it's like we're pretty much making a roguelite beat 'em up. And from the likes of which we played previous games doing similar things, Streets of Rage 4, the Ninja Turtles, like that kind of stuff, it seems like a natural sort of like fit. It's like, yeah, actually, dude, beat 'em ups in like a roguelite, getting stats and modifiers and all those things are really fun. Like that's actually really cool. The only problem was in those games, it was sort of like minor. It wasn't the full exemplary of that. Like there was no full commitment to an entire game that could possibly do that. And this game just straight up does it, dude. With like 4 playable characters, all playing dramatically different from one another, that get a bunch of new moves, a bunch of new gear, a bunch of new abilities. At the beginning of the game, you don't feel like they're changing that much, but as you play like a little bit more, oh my god, the changes are crazy, dude. The builds that you get and what you can do is absolutely nuts. And what I love about it is that it doesn't take away the beat 'em up aspect. The game gives you like parries and dodges and all the stuff that you usually get in other like beat 'em up games. But in this situation, dude, it's like they give you these opportunities that enemies will allow you to use those mechanics like on top of each other, like one to the next to the next. Oh, dude, not to mention that here's a little bit of a spoiler here, but there's secrets all over the place. There's so many like weird mystery things throughout the entire playthrough that I didn't know about, that I told Simmons about, that he was telling me about. And yeah, also I was playing with Simmons. It is a co-op online roguelite beat 'em up. It's not 4 players, but it's at least 2 players. This came out a little while ago and I got to go back into it because it was really addictive. We just played it for like 6 straight hours. I think in the end, to do everything that includes beating the final boss, not everything in the game. We did not unlock everything at all. It took me like 20 to 25 hours, and that was like a pretty decent amount of playtime. Felt like it was kind of like perfect. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. Here's the craziest thing in terms of what I personally love about it. It might be my second favorite beat 'em up of all time. I am historically not a huge beat 'em up guy. I like these games. I think they're kind of fun, but I find them sort of like a little too like mashy and inconsequential. Like a lot of them are just hoping that you just get out of the way of some attacks and stuff like that. But there's like direct counters for enemy attacks in this. It's not designed to really take your quarters. It's designed to teach you that this counters this beats that. What's the first one? Definitely Alien vs. Predator Arcade. This game's progression is also like genius. It does the exact same thing that Hades does, where death is how you make progress. You go back with your experience, you go back with all the stuff that you earned, and you pretty much just acquire more health, more damage, more crit, more discovery, like all that stuff. So you make these little minor, like incremental discoveries and sort of like evolutions throughout the game, kind of like you do throughout Hades and everything like that. But it feels like it's a bit more snappy. Like it kind of gets to the point in this. What I like about this game is that it feels like I can spend like a whole bunch of time playing it, but it also doesn't outstay its welcome too much. So every single time we did play, I never had a duplicate build, dude. I never even had a chance, so I think it took us like 20 to 25 runs. Every single time we played it, we did something different or tried to use something different or ended up getting some gear or something that completely changed the way that we were playing the game. I really dug that about this game, man. And so much so that even after beating it now, I'm downloading it and I'm like, yeah, I want to unlock some of the extra stuff with the other characters, because you do get side quests and all these other things that you can do. By the way, the map that's in the game is sort of like, it allows you to choose the directions that you want to go. So when you start like a run, you can specifically choose like which area you want to go to, because there's side quests and all that kind of stuff. It controls like a dream too, which is equally just as beneficial, right? It just controls super well. I just wanted to like glaze it a bit because they're doing pretty well right now. They sold like 200,000 copies in the first week. And for like kind of like a little indie game, which is what it practically is, these guys made a ridiculously fun game, dude. It is definitely one of my favorite games I've played this year. No shit. And maybe isn't something that super expensive, isn't a game that's going to last you like 100 hours, but man, for like the 20 to 25 hour experience I had a great time. Just an absolutely wonderful time. I'm looking forward if there's anything more, if the game gets any more levels, any more areas, if there's an Absolum 2, like anything, man. Whatever these devs do, I am super on board for the future of beat 'em ups and roguelites. And now that we have had a true full game design from the beginning to end, a roguelite beat 'em up, and we see what that's like instead of it being just an extra mode on top of a beat 'em up, actually it's amazing. It might be my favorite way of playing beat 'em ups nowadays. Like, no kidding. I'm completely down for more. I want to see where this goes. I want to see what they do, because I think my final rating for this, I think I give the game like a 9 critically, but personally it's higher. It's like a 9.5. Like, there was so much stuff that just did it for me. There's so much tech per character. There's so many things you can do, like mobility wise. It's just so much fun. And it feels really hard at first because you're just not grasping what everything can do and how it works and what counters what. But when you do, oh my God, man. It makes me realize I got to get the physical version because there's like a limited release physical version of the game as well. So anyway, it's just me glazing the game a bit. This wasn't sponsored or anything. They were there sponsoring some cool moments when we were first like playing it. So if you guys are curious, I highly recommend it. It's not super expensive. It is relatively cheaper. Easily one of my favorite games I played this entire year. Just an absolute blast to play, especially with 2-player.